What is going on, guys? JD from New York here. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel this morning. It is Tuesday, December 26th, 2017, and I got a little bit of extra for you right here on Off the Script. I want to make sure you guys got some news to begin your work weeks this week. Off the Script, there was not a lot of news this weekend, man, and yesterday's video for part 3, we did the majority of the video, which was a huge social media segment Q&A to round out the week, man. There was no news at all for the holiday season, and that is to be expected. But I do have some news today that I wanted to get out to you guys. And then Friday, when we come around for Off the Script, episode 202, I think we'll worry about the top 10 matches of 2017, because I don't think that there's going to be much news going into next weekend as well as we turn the page to 2018. But today I got two pieces of information that I want to share with you guys, and I want to thank you guys for joining me as always right here on Off the Script. Follow me on Twitter at JDFROMNY206. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on that bell for all notifications. If you missed Off the Script this weekend, parts 1, 2, and 3 were all uploaded. Make sure you guys go and check them out. They will be in the video annotation that you see in the top right corner of the screen. I would greatly appreciate you guys show some support for Off the Script this weekend. Let's get right into the news, man. There was news circulating on the internet this Christmas morning, yesterday, that the WWE spoiled the Fastlane pay-per-view main event. Now, why we're getting Fastlane again, I don't know. I don't know what WWE and their mindset is with all these pay-per-views before WrestleMania. We got the Royal Rumble, which is self-explanatory. We got the Elimination Chamber, which is a Raw-branded pay-per-view, self-explanatory. I have always enjoyed the Elimination Chamber in the middle of the Rumble and Mania. I think it's a beautiful, right in the middle of WrestleMania season pay-per-view. But Fastlane is something that, A, I don't think is needed. B, it goes back to what WWE's big problem was this year. There's too many pay-per-views in a row. Like, immediately coming out from the Elimination Chamber, we're going into Fastlane, which is a SmackDown-branded pay-per-view. Instead of leaving that show off the calendar and letting your WrestleMania feuds marinate and letting your WrestleMania feuds develop, you gotta build towards Fastlane pay-per-view matches and Fastlane feuds, and then you're only gonna have about 3 weeks to build for WrestleMania feuds and matches that you want for the SmackDown brand on WrestleMania. Why not give them that extra time to build those feuds? Why is there a Fastlane pay-per-view? Why is a Fastlane pay-per-view needed? I never understood that. And that was one of WWE's biggest problems in 2017. They seem to have eliminated some of the pay-per-views for 2018. Still a little bit too much if you ask me. But the time that they could be putting into WrestleMania is the time that they're putting into Fastlane. And I don't agree with that whatsoever. I don't agree with that at all. So whatever you're seeing at Fastlane, just think of it this way. Whatever you're seeing at Fastlane, we're not going to get new feuds coming out of Fastlane for SmackDown Live. Whatever you're seeing at Fastlane is going to be somewhat of what you're going to see at WrestleMania for SmackDown Live. And by that accord, by that fact, I don't like it. That's lazy, uncreative, and unnecessary, if you ask me. But everybody's going on and on at WWE ruined the main event of Fastlane. And I'm sitting here and I'm laughing. Don't you guys listen to anything I say when shit like this arises? The Nationwide Arena is listing an amazing main event. That's what the article says. An amazing main event for the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania 34. Fastlane will be held in Columbus, Ohio on March 11th. SmackDown branded pay-per-view. And the website for the venue is listing the main event as a huge fatal five-way. Fatal five-way. Like we didn't see enough of these fucking fatal five-ways in 2017. A huge fatal five-way match for the WWE Championship featuring AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, and Shinsuke Nakamura. 5 men. Those are the 5 men for the Fatal 5-Way. Now, nobody knows what is going to happen between now and Fastlane. I just reported that Randy Orton is very, very pleased with his WWE contract. He will be at the Royal Rumble, and he will be taking all of February and most of March off, with dates in between here and there. He's going to be at the Rumble, and he's going to be at Mania. He's not going to be at any major event in between. Those were the details of his contract. So from what I reported just this past week, that Randy Orton is going to be at only the Rumble and WrestleMania, they got him listed at Fastlane in the main event. So that would go against whatever contract Randy Orton is operating under. Okay? Number 2, Shinsuke Nakamura could win the Royal Rumble. In many people's eyes, Nakamura is going to be the odds-on favorite to win the Royal Rumble because Raw has the Elimination Chamber. WWE is not stupid enough to have Roman Reigns win the Royal Rumble in Philadelphia again, so they will probably have him go through the Elimination Chamber to do so to get to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. So that opens up the Royal Rumble for a SmackDown superstar to win it. Nakamura would be the ideal choice. That would make him the number 1 contender to challenge AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. So why would AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura be in a Fatal 5-Way here at Fastlane if Nakamura is going to win an opportunity at the WWE Championship for WrestleMania? So if Nakamura wins the Royal Rumble, there's no reason for him to be in this match. There's no way he should be in this match. It's illogical. It is illogical. Why would the WWE give Nakamura the Royal Rumble to challenge Styles at WrestleMania and then gift him a championship match at Fastlane? I don't get it. That ruins the entire Royal Rumble concept. It's ridiculous. Then you got Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. The only thing logical out of this entire thing is I could see Styles, Owens, and Zayn in a triple threat match for the WWE Championship. I don't know. But Randy Orton, with news of his contract and him being extremely happy with his positioning in WWE and all the time off that he's going to be getting in 2018, why would he be at Fastlane? WWE and SmackDown have more than enough guys to fill Fastlane's card. And Nakamura, if he wins the Royal Rumble, what reason is there for him to be in this match? You got to understand, this might be something for the Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio, to hype Fastlane, because why would there be any hype around Fastlane when everybody's worried about WrestleMania? This might be the Nationwide Arena, putting out a feeler out there to get ticket sales for this event. WWE doesn't even know, they don't even know what they're going to be doing next week. You worried about something that's going to be taking place in the middle of March? Come on, people, use your heads. This does not make any sense whatsoever. And if this is true, this is a bumbleheaded move by WWE. There's no reason for Nakamura to win the Royal Rumble and then be gifted a championship match. And Randy Orton, we just reported that he is going to be out most of the first half of the year. So this doesn't make any sense to me at all. This is just something to hype and generate interest through the box office at the Nationwide Arena for Fastlane. Simple as that. You guys got to use your heads, okay? The other thing I wanted to talk about is what we talked about this weekend on Off the Script as well. Apparently, there were rumors going around that the Hall of Fame had been leaked. Goldberg is going to be the headliner for the 2018 Hall of Fame, along with Bam Bam Bigelow, Ivory, the Dudley Boys, and then Kid Rock going into the celebrity wing. Now, the other name besides Goldberg to headline the Hall of Fame would be Batista. Now, it's been noted that names are being floated around out there, people talking about the Hall of Fame, and Batista is one of the names being talked about to headline. However, if he is coming back to wrestle in the WWE, which I am predicting he will be at WrestleMania, I do think Batista will be back before WrestleMania. That is a prediction on my behalf. Don't quote me on that. I'm just going on based on what I heard. I'm hearing Batista's name a lot more in the news. But if he's coming back to wrestle, then it's likely that his induction will not be this year, that it will go to Goldberg, and that it will be held off for another year when Batista is really done with in-ring competition. So if Batista comes back this year, which I expect him to, the nod for the Hall of Fame class, the headliner, is going to go to Goldberg. Now, the other names rumored for the Hall of Fame, like I said, are Goldberg, Dudley's, Bam Bam Bigelow, Ivory, and Kid Rock going into the celebrity wing. Dave Meltzer confirmed last week in the Wrestling Observer newsletter that Goldberg was the top name talked about in recent weeks as the headliner for 2018. I don't really care about the Hall of Fame. WWE uses it as a way to generate business. It really isn't a Hall of Fame. WWE generates money and revenue through the Hall of Fame. You know, they got to sell tickets somehow to the event, so obviously they want a big headliner. I'm not sure if Goldberg is going to generate that much interest for the Hall of Fame this year. You know, Batista could have been that name. So they're looking for a big headliner this year. Goldberg is probably the biggest right now that you're going to get. I don't see The Rock coming back and going into the Hall of Fame just yet. Daniel Bryan is not ready to retire just yet. The Undertaker is not going in just yet. I'm hearing that he's going to be set up for a WrestleMania match at Raw 25 right before the Royal Rumble. So those are the biggest names right now that WWE has, you know, in their sleeve for the Hall of Fame, none of which are going to be ready to go in yet. Because The Undertaker is going to wrestle, Daniel Bryan is certainly going to wrestle, and Batista is going to wrestle. And The Rock, you know, I'm assuming The Rock will wrestle at least one more time. I don't think he's ready to go in yet. Goldberg may be your best bet right now, you know. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Because we did talk about the Hall of Fame. We did talk about Goldberg. I mentioned that if it was between the two, I would go with Batista. But it looks like Batista is indeed coming back. We don't know when. It will definitely be in 2018. But it looks like Goldberg is going to get the top nod for head of 2018 and the WWE Hall of Fame class. So I just wanted to make sure you guys were aware of those two news updates. They were in the news. That was the only thing in the news. But I did want to get you guys the news about the Fastlane pay-per-view because people were tweeting me in the afternoon on a Monday afternoon. And I want to make sure you guys are aware that none of it makes sense. None of that news makes sense whatsoever. So please take it with a grain of salt. Why would Nakamura win the Royal Rumble, which I think he will, and then go on to get a championship match before the match at WrestleMania? It kind of voids out the win at the Royal Rumble. You know, use your head a little bit. Why would Nakamura be in that? It's Nakamura, Styles, WrestleMania 34. That's what we need to build, and that's what WWE needs to have vision on. Simple as that. But thank you guys so much. I wanted to get that news out to you guys to begin your work weeks. I'm going to try and work on my top 10 matches of 2017 for Friday's episode of Off the Script. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Monday Night Raw review is live on the channel right now as well. If you guys missed that last night for the Christmas episode in Chicago, go check that out. And tonight, I'll be back with SmackDown Live. Hit that thumbs up. I'm JD. This is Off the Script Extra, and I'll see you guys tonight for SmackDown Live. I'll talk to you later.